Welcome to LVT SHOWBIZ, the place to get the fastest, highest quality, most interesting updates and new perspectives on Chinese entertainment. Thanks for watching LVT SHOWBIZ. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to stay tuned for more exciting stories from the world of Chinese celebrities. Leave your thoughts.
Welcome back to LVT SHOWBIZ, your #1 destination for the most thoughtful and engaging stories from the heart of the Asian entertainment world. Today we are diving deep into a topic that has captured the imagination of millions across social media platforms, centering around two of the most beloved and accomplished stars of modern television, Kai and Tan Songyun. Whenever these two names are mentioned in the same sentence, the entertainment community immediately lights up with excitement, sparking countless discussions, heartfelt tributes, and a wave of anticipation that reminds us just how powerful on-screen chemistry can be when it truly resonates with an audience. To understand why a single sentence spoken by Kai regarding Tan Songyun has sent shockwaves through the fandom, we need to take a step back and examine the remarkable journey that brought them together, the subtle nuances of their professional relationship, and the broader cultural phenomenon of how audiences connect with their favorite actors. When Kai and Tan Songyun first crossed paths professionally, the industry knew they were pairing two formidable talents, but few could have predicted the sheer magnitude of the cultural footprint they would leave behind. Their collaboration in the hit contemporary romance series was nothing short of a revelation, transforming what could have been a standard television narrative into a masterclass in modern emotional storytelling. Fans across the globe found themselves completely immersed in the journey of the characters, cheering for their triumphs, feeling the weight of their struggles, and ultimately falling in love with the effortless harmony the two leads brought to every single frame. What made their partnership so enduringly special was not merely the scripted dialogue or the polished production values, but rather an authentic sense of emotional vulnerability that seemed to radiate from both actors. Tan Songyun, celebrated widely for her incredible versatility, her youthful spirit, and her innate ability to breathe life into complex, grounded heroines, brought a profound sense of emotional intelligence to the screen. She has long mastered the delicate art of making her characters feel like real people living real lives, allowing viewers to see reflections of their own vulnerabilities, hopes, and quiet moments of resilience within her performances. Opposite her, Kai stood as a towering presence of charisma and sensitivity, continuously breaking the boundaries of what audiences expect from a leading man. With his striking screen presence, sharp emotional intuition, and a remarkable capacity to convey deep unspoken feelings with just a glance, he proved that his artistic range extends far beyond mere physical appearance. Together, they did not just act alongside each other. They engaged in a delicate, harmonious dance of give and take, where every shared silence and every subtle smile felt completely earned and deeply genuine. It is precisely this rare brand of cinematic magic that explains why audiences refused to let go of the magic, even long after the final credits rolled. The emotional resonance of their collaboration created an invisible bond between the actors and their followers, transforming casual viewers into fiercely loyal supporters who continue to celebrate every milestone in their respective careers. Months and even years after their initial project concluded, the mere mention of their names together is enough to trigger a wave of nostalgia, with fans continuously rewatching their favorite scenes, analyzing behind-the-scenes footage, and searching for any hint of a future reunion. This brings us directly to the core of today's conversation. A recent, highly anticipated statement made by Kai when asked about Tan Songyun, a single remark that has since become the focal point of intense, passionate discussion across major entertainment forums. During a recent public appearance when the conversation naturally drifted toward his past collaborations and the prospect of working with talented peers again, Kai was asked specifically about his thoughts on Tan Songyun and whether the door was open for another creative partnership. His response was measured, respectful, and filled with genuine admiration, yet it carried a weight that resonated far beyond the confines of the interview room. He spoke of her exceptional professionalism, her unwavering focus on set, and her unique ability to make everyone around her feel completely at ease, creating an environment where true artistic collaboration could flourish. But it was the subtext of his words, delivered with a calm assurance and a warm smile, that truly set the internet ablaze. In the highly calculated and often guarded world of celebrity interviews, where every phrase is carefully weighed against public relations strategies, Kai's words felt refreshingly sincere and grounded. He did not offer a rehearsed, dismissive platitude, nor did he shy away from acknowledging the profound impact their previous work together had on both of their artistic journeys. Instead, he openly recognized her brilliance, noting that any actor would be fortunate to share space with someone who brings such deep dedication and emotional truth to the craft. For a fandom that has spent countless hours hoping, wishing, and speculating about a potential reunion, this single statement acted as a powerful catalyst, validating their long-held belief that the mutual respect between the two stars extends far beyond the professional courtesy usually seen in the industry. Within minutes of the interview being broadcast, the digital landscape transformed into a bustling hub of analysis and speculation. Fans began dissecting every single word, pausing the video to examine micro-expressions, body language, and tone of voice, turning a simple comment into a complex puzzle of possibilities. On platforms like Weibo and international fan communities, hashtags dedicated to their potential reunion skyrocketed to the top of trending lists, accumulating millions of impressions and sparking vibrant debates about what kind of story they should tackle next if fate were to bring them together again. Some fans envisioned a sweeping emotional drama filled with dramatic tension and deep character healing, while others argued for a light-hearted romantic comedy that would allow both actors to showcase their comedic timing and effortless playful banter. This passionate reaction is a testament to the enduring power of audience investment in the modern entertainment era, where viewers are no longer passive consumers of media, but active participants in the ongoing narrative surrounding their favorite public figures. However, as we look deeper into this phenomenon, it is equally important to step back and examine the situation through a broader, more objective lens, considering the complex realities of the contemporary television industry. In the fast-paced ecosystem of modern drama production, the idea of reuniting a successful on-screen couple is a fascinating double-edged sword that carries both immense opportunities and significant professional risks. On one hand, the commercial advantages are undeniable. Bringing back two stars who already possess a proven, tested chemistry instantly solves one of the biggest hurdles in television production, building organic audience engagement from scratch. A reunion project immediately commands the attention of millions, drastically reduces initial marketing costs, and guarantees a built-in fanbase that is ready to support the series from day one. For producers and network executives, the temptation to capture lightning in a bottle a second time is an incredibly powerful incentive, often leading to hurried discussions, script scouting, and behind-the-scenes negotiations designed to test the waters of public interest. Yet, beneath the glossy surface of marketing opportunities lie profound creative challenges that both actors and their management teams must navigate with extreme care. One of the most significant concerns for performers of such high caliber is the constant, looming shadow of typecasting and creative stagnation. Both Tan Songyun and Kai are currently operating at the absolute peak of their respective careers, a golden period defined by artistic maturity, growing critical acclaim, and a diverse range of narrative choices. At this stage in their professional lives, the last thing an ambitious actor wants is to become permanently boxed into a specific genre or a repetitive dynamic, no matter how beloved that dynamic might be by the public. The industry is filled with cautionary tales of successful pairings that rushed into a second collaboration without a strong enough narrative foundation, ultimately finding that the magic of the first project could not be artificially replicated under the pressure of heightened expectations. Furthermore, the modern audience has evolved to become remarkably discerning, demanding much more than just attractive faces and comfortable romantic tropes. Today's viewers possess a sophisticated understanding of storytelling structure, character development, and narrative pacing, often holding high-profile reunion projects to an almost impossibly strict standard of excellence. If a new script fails to introduce fresh thematic elements, compelling character arcs, or genuine emotional depth, viewers are quick to voice their disappointment, noting that the project relies too heavily on past nostalgia, rather than contemporary creative innovation. This creates an atmosphere of immense pressure not just for the actors, but for the writers, directors, and production teams tasked with crafting a world worthy of their talents. Beyond the creative hurdles, the complex business mechanics of modern television production introduce another layer of intricate negotiation, most notably regarding the sensitive issue of billing order, or what is commonly known in the industry as position billing. In the highly competitive landscape of contemporary entertainment, the relative placement of an actor's name on promotional materials, posters, and credits is far more than a mere administrative detail. It is a vital symbol of market value, commercial viability, and professional standing. When two powerhouse stars with massive, fiercely protective fanbases are brought together into a single project, the task of balancing their professional standing and ensuring equitable representation requires diplomatic finesse of the highest order. Management agencies, production companies, and legal teams must spend countless hours carefully structuring contracts to ensure that both actors feel respected and valued, mitigating any potential friction before filming even begins. A misstep in these delicate negotiations can inadvertently trigger intense online fan rivalries, overshadowing the artistic merits of the project and placing unnecessary stress on the performers themselves. Yet, despite these formidable challenges, the fact remains that the cultural appetite for seeing Tan Songyun and Kai share the screen once again has never been higher, leading industry insiders to explore innovative ways to bridge the gap between fan expectations and artistic integrity. One fascinating idea that has recently emerged within creative circles involves stepping entirely outside the boundaries of contemporary romance, challenging both actors with a genre that tests their versatility in unexpected ways. Imagine, for instance, a gripping suspense thriller or a complex historical drama where their dynamic is not built on immediate romantic comfort, but rather on a tense, intellectual cat-and-mouse game or a deeply layered partnership forged through adversity. Such a creative pivot would not only protect them from the trap of self-replication, but it would also give their loyal followers the thrill of seeing them conquer entirely new emotional territory, proving once and for all that their undeniable chemistry transcends specific character archetypes. Moreover, exploring unconventional narrative structures allows actors to subvert audience expectations, turning what could have been a predictable nostalgia play into a groundbreaking masterclass in performance art. Another fresh perspective worth considering is the growing trend of digital transmedia storytelling, where creative partnerships extend beyond traditional television broadcasts into immersive interactive experiences, short-form artistic showcases, and global promotional campaigns that engage fans on a more intimate level. While we await official announcements from their respective studios, the strategic silence maintained by their management team speaks volumes about the current state of affairs in modern talent management. In the high-stakes world of celebrity culture, calculated silence is rarely an accident. It is a sophisticated communication strategy, designed to allow creative discussions to proceed behind closed doors without the suffocating noise of premature public speculation. It gives the artist the mental space and privacy needed to evaluate scripts, weigh professional commitments, and decide whether a future collaboration truly aligns with their long-term career goals. This dignified quietude contrasts sharply with the frantic noise of internet rumors, reminding us that true professionalism often operates quietly in the background, far away from the flashing lights and roaring crowds. Whether this latest wave of excitement ultimately culminates in a groundbreaking official announcement or simply remains a cherished chapter of fan-driven imagination, one fundamental truth remains entirely unchanged. Kai and Tan Songyun have cemented their status as two of the most magnetic and culturally significant figures of their generation. Their ability to inspire such passionate discussions, creative analyses, and heartfelt emotional connections proves that art, at its very core, is about touching the human soul and leaving an indelible mark on those who witness it. As we continue to follow their remarkable journeys, watching how they choose their next artistic steps and how they continue to redefine excellence in modern storytelling, we are reminded of why we fell in love with television in the first place. For those rare magical moments when two incredible talents align to create something truly unforgettable. Thank you so much for joining us on LVT Showbiz today, as we explored this captivating story. If you enjoyed our deep dive into the latest developments of the entertainment world, please take a moment to hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our upcoming stories. Your continued support means the world to us, and we look forward to sharing many more exciting updates with you very soon. Until next time, take care, keep enjoying your favorite stories, and goodbye.